Is there a good narrative for buying and holding the yield farming incentive token? I think the best narrative for that is that duct taped on stupid tokens seem to do good anyway, for reasons no one understands. Like the Uniswap token doesn't do anything, but they duct taped it onto Uniswap and it's worth billions. The Dogecoin token doesn't do anything. It's worth billions. The Bitcoin token doesn't do anything. Can't yield farm with it. Can't what can you do with Bitcoin? You can just sit there and hold it, and that's it. So, and it did just fine. Went up 6.9 million X. It's a lot of X. So like, this idea that you have to come up with some meme in order for the other token to do well, it's not actually necessary. Like, I don't know. I prefer Pulse and PulseX and Hex. The other token has not even a name yet, but like, game theory is still open. If you want to have input on the game theory, come into t.me/PulseX.com, t.me/PulseX.com, and there's 37,000 people in there chatting about it right now. You can have your input heard in regards to the yield farming incentive token. I think that because everyone knows that all of these tokens go up, and that since the supply is not given to sacrificers, so right now, all of the Pulse supply, the vast, almost all, like 99.9 whatever percent, right? Like it goes, well, let's call it 99%, or let's call it 96%, goes to the sacrificers in PulseChain, because there's like also the 1% to an address you have no expectation of, and maybe the square root of 6, which is like 2.25% to the automated market maker price fixing bot. That's just an estimate. But in this incentive token that inflates, all of that, none of that supply goes to the sacrificers. That's just for people that are farming the yield. And so if you're the first yield farmer, you're going to get all of the supply. And then a next guy will appear, and then he'll get some. And then the next guy will appear, and he'll get some. And so the supply of the yield farming token, I think one of the coolest parts of it is that when you get in as a liquidity provider, you're getting all of the rewards. So like, it's interesting. I have to do the math on it, but the liquidity providers get that token and the sacrificers don't, even though the sacrificers get the token that controls that token through a DAO. So it's interesting.